Brass music high in the Austrian Alps, celebrating the official unveiling of Antony Gormley's installation. He's distributed 100 life-size iron human figures across the Vorarlberg Mountains.
I'm trying not to point out those things. What I want you to look at.
The figures are massive casts of the artist's own body. Each stands at an altitude of exactly 2,039 meters above sea level. Some are 60 meters from each other, others are several kilometers away. Together they form a level plain, the horizontal field.
Can you see the one on the cliff to the right? There's another one. And then further along there, but you really have to look. So this is a encouragement to seek and to find, maybe not to find. It's just an idea, an encouragement for people to be in this landscape and look, and maybe they'll find more interesting things than another Iron Man.
Art far from city museums that confront hikers and climbers on their way through the Alps.
So then he'll say, what the hell is this thing doing here? And then the sculpture says the same thing, asks the same question to the climber. And what about you? What are you doing here?
It's a wild idea somehow, that we're part of nature, but actually very tiny.
It's interesting. It can move you if you let it.
Antony Gormley invited all the local residents who helped him complete his mammoth project to the unveiling. It took 17 days to fly the 100 statues to their different locations by helicopter, an unusual challenge.
And then to place the figures the way the artist wanted. It wasn't just great teamwork, it also became a friendship.
Antony Gormley has distributed statues over the countryside in earlier projects, in the Mexican desert and on the North Sea coast. Always on hand, project initiator Eckhard Schneider.
This is the culmination of his previous projects, because the basic idea he has is best fulfilled here. On one hand, being radical art, and on the other, embedding it in a certain social and cultural context. All the groups whose interests are represented here. Landowners, hunting associations.
As a hunter, I'm keen to see how the animals react, but so far I haven't noticed anything negative.
I'm proud that as a local property owner, I can be part of this project, and I'm glad it's here.
Gormley's sculptures have inspired some visitors to the area to their own creative flights of fancy. At over 2,000 meters above sea level, you can make your own additions to the artworks.
It gives me some hope that the space of art can be useful. I really mean that, useful. Here we have an indication of the fact that people enjoy and want to be engaged in an active way.
The horizon field is set to remain in place in the Austrian Alps for 2 years. But most of the people there would like the statues to stay forever.